cryptocurrencies are seeing a crazy resurgence in value. Bitcoin is up, Ethereum is up, Litecoin is up, and so are many other altcoins. Even Visa thinks that there is a future for crypto. And Catherine Wood of ARK Invest says that Bitcoin could hit $500,000. So what does all this mean and how can we profit from this? In this video, I'm going over my thoughts about cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, which as of right now is almost at its previous peak in December of 2017. So I remember 3 years ago when Bitcoin hit $20,000 and people were absolutely going crazy about it, saying it was going to $500,000, a million, or who knows. A lot of people who didn't know anything about crypto were just buying into the hype. And when it fell to a low of around $3,000 or $4,000 within 1 month, people lost a lot of money. Even at the start of the pandemic, its price halved from $10,000 to about $5,000 in a matter of days. And the same thing happened with all the other altcoins. So 100%, this is a very, very volatile currency. And now we have a recent high of around $18.8 thousand for one Bitcoin. This means that if you had bought Bitcoin at the start of the pandemic, you'd have tripled your money. It's not as good as if you had bought stocks like Wayfair's, which saw a 10x gain in the same time frame, or something like NEO. It's about the same as if you had invested in Tesla, which if you've been following stocks has done extremely well based on its performance, its numbers, the stock split in August 2020, or also the recent news that it's going to be in the S&P 500. All right, so let's go into a little background about what cryptocurrencies are. So based on Investopedia, a cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency that is secured by cryptography, which makes it nearly impossible to counterfeit or double spend. Many cryptocurrencies are decentralized networks based on blockchain technology, which is a distributed ledger enforced by a disparate network of computers. A defining feature of cryptocurrencies is that they are generally not issued by any central authority, rendering them theoretically immune to government interference or manipulation. So the main keywords here are virtual currency, blockchain, and decentralized. With crypto, you are able to make secure payments online using these virtual tokens, which are represented by ledger entries internal to the system of that specific coin. These entries are protected using encryption algorithms, as well as a bunch of other stuff that I will never understand. While many people call cryptocurrencies a scam, there are some people in companies that actually really do believe in it. If you want my honest opinion, I think that there are a lot of scammy coins out there, but the big ones are here to stay, and this new blockchain technology actually has a lot of potential to be implemented in everyday purchases. Yes, it is volatile as heck, which means that it's not a safe form of storing your money, especially if you need it during a dip. But I do think that there is a possibility that coins like Bitcoin really increase in value over the next decade. Of course, it's all still speculation, but if you're watching this in 2030, you'll know if I'm an idiot or not. The main scare is, what if crypto crashes like it did in late 2017? I think a huge reason why we saw the bubble burst in late 2017 and early 2018 was because of ICOs, which stands for initial coin offerings. Back then, a lot of new blockchain projects were popping up everywhere, just claiming to be the next Bitcoin and promising crazy returns. And even some of the older coins like Dogecoin, which was started in 2013 as a joke, exploded in value and subsequently lost most of its value. So with these ICOs, they raised funds by selling their coins for bigger coins, for example, Bitcoin. So as a result, there were a lot of buy orders for Bitcoin, which resulted in its price going up to about $20,000. And then once these ICO founders had a ton of Bitcoin, they just cashed out. This resulted in a lot of selling. So that, combined with the fact that it was so hyped and that no one really knew what they were buying into, created the really messy frenzy of selling in late December 2017 and early 2018. When people started cashing in, other people cash in, which creates more and more sellers, which can lead to mass hysteria when no one really knows why the price is going down so fast. So I'm just telling you this because it's important to compare that to right now. There aren't really any ICOs, which is a great sign, and I think a lot of people are more informed about crypto now. However, that doesn't mean that a crash is not going to happen. There are lots of other factors at play, most of which I probably don't know anything about. That being said, I really do like some of the big coins, especially Bitcoin, mostly because it is the OG. It could have the potential to replace gold, who knows? I mean, gold obviously actually has a physical value to it because it can be used for many different things, but Bitcoin, on the other hand, is more like confidence based. It's a digital asset that has a limited supply of 21 million coins, and then no more can be created. If you guys are thinking about investing in crypto, I would suggest sticking with the main coins, especially Bitcoin. If you're a beginner and investing not too much money, then you can buy Bitcoin on Coinbase, Robinhood, as well as WeBull. You can even get it on Cash App. Binance is another good one for altcoins. And if you're investing a ton of money, then there are a lot of better exchanges for you. For 99% of you guys, I think Coinbase should be good. Like I said earlier, it's where I store most of my crypto. As far as the pricing of crypto, I very much do believe that it's going to continue being volatile. We'll see it go up, then back down, and then back up, and so on. Now, if this is trending upwards for sure is something I wish I knew. I think that Bitcoin can be a good investment for the long term, but only for people with extra money that can actually risk losing it. I say this because if you're living paycheck to paycheck, then there are much better things to invest in, like yourself, your education, and perhaps just normal stocks. With crypto, you're taking a really big gamble, and it could do very well, or you could lose a lot of its value. No one really knows exactly where we are on the price. That being said, crypto is hugely divisive. Lots of people think that it's worth this, and then lots of people also think it's the future of money. I literally have a friend whose majority net worth is in Bitcoin. There are people who think that it's going to go to zero. There are people that think it's going to go to $1 million. However, I do think that blockchain technology is super cool, and there can be a lot of good uses for it. If there's no government intervention and Bitcoin remains a usable currency, then yeah, I do think that it can go up a lot. But I also do think that it will hit lows again, as we've seen in the past. Maybe not as low as it was before, but it should hit some type of low. It just won't 100% always be going up from here. Another point is, with the pandemic and possible big inflation coming soon, a lot of people are looking to put their money in other assets such as gold and crypto. This always happens when there is a lot of volatility. People are diversifying into cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, which does have a limited supply. And recently, PayPal actually got into the crypto space, and lots of people are actually speculating that that's partly why the recent surge in price is happening. They're allowing customers to buy things using crypto, and next year they are also planning on allowing crypto to be used as a funding source. There's a lot of things combining together to cause this price hike. FOMO, fear of missing out, high frequency trading systems, speculation, supply and demand, diversification, and probably just like a ton of other things. My advice now is to get it for the long term if you have the money. Even better is that if there is a significant drop anytime soon or at any time, it's probably going to be a buying opportunity. Now, I have to say that I am a risky investor, so I will gladly take risks like this. But for you, you absolutely have to think about your situation and decide for yourself if this is a gamble that you want to make. You could make a lot of money, yes, but are you also okay losing the money? Because this happened to a lot of people in early 2018. They lost a lot of money. I think it's less dangerous now than it was back then because of what I said earlier about the ICOs and then also the intense speculation back then. At least now people know a little bit more about it, and blockchain technology seems like it's here to stay. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Is Bitcoin going to $100,000? Is it going to $1 million? I want to know your guys' opinions. But yeah, hope you guys found this video informative. If you guys are looking to start trading in crypto, make sure to use the link below for $10 in free Bitcoin on Coinbase. This is where a majority of my crypto is stored, and it seems to be the platform that almost everyone uses. So yeah, might as well get those $10 of free Bitcoin if you are thinking about starting trading. Oh, and like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I make a ton of content about personal finance, investing, and entrepreneurship. Thanks so much for your time, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.